I can't keep the people waiting anymore. So, hello. This is the ban list, because for the times I don't put it up at the start of the stream, I have to freaking put it in when editing, and I hate doing that. So, here's the ban list. Parasite cannot hurt you here. Breaker is only something you have to deal with one time per duel. Unions have not been seen yet because of the hit to scramble. Cyber Angels have not been seen yet because of the hit to send you up the 1,000 hands. DD Warrior Lady is obviously still everywhere, but only 66.666666667% as frequently. So, with all that out the way, I have a bracket to deal with. I do have the bracket ready, but I may have a late entry. So we're going to give a few minutes to wait on that. Viable means actually able to win one round. How about that? Does that seem okay? Alright, we're going to watch Ursus versus Flo has already started. So I'm going to just jump in there. Yeah, well, you know, I'm the one who's going to have to work for that because I'm going to have to edit out the first 12 minutes of literally nothing happening. Also, why is this dueling book screen so big? What the heck? Hold on. There we go. Got it. Live edits, live edits. It's Bandit Keebler. Alright, we have spell proof against magnets here. What a bad matchup for Ursus. What an actual sad matchup. I mean, Valk is pretty good, but other than that, like, your monsters don't have enough attack points, your field spell doesn't work. Yep, he just revealed beta. Because that's what he added. Okay, there was low confusion here. We're good, we're good. Magnetic field. Swarm the field. See, now what would make this a good matchup against Spellproof is if you could overlay these two magnets into Magnetized Dragon. However, that is not a card that exists. Unfortunate. Attack into Cyber Valley, which of course banishes and ends the turn. Draw a card. Summon another Cyber Valley. This must be so annoying. If you're Ursus. Why are you playing Stall and Banlist, Copium? Obviously, Stall best deck no matter what format you're playing in. Night Blader says, please beat Ursus, thanks. Cannot fight the power of the magnets. He's afraid. Are we going to see the third Cyber Valley? Is this a real spellproof Stall deck? No, this is Cyber Dragon. Alright. Cool. The stall does not last forever. Here's Soul Exchange. We're going to tribute one of these monsters, or target one of these monsters. I don't see a target yet. There it is. Targeting the Delta. That is good on res as well. Summon the Jinzo. No traps. The field is worthless. Well, the bounce effect of the field is worthless. He can special summon monsters once per turn. That's pretty good. But, like I said, it would only be good if you could overlay the two magnets. I suppose it would also be good to normal summon another magnet and go for a plasma. Right, guys? Plasma? Plasma? Anyone? Oh look, my bot is working today. That's very nice of you, Streamlabs. What a god. Yes, so Delta Summoning does send another magnet from deck to graveyard. Yeah, he's getting closer to Valk here, which could be his probably best win condition. Cosmic Cyclone will come down to take out that field spell. No more special summoning for you once per turn. Get that off the field. You're going to take out both these magnets, and now Ursus is in big trouble. He still didn't have enough for... if he has another Delta here, though, that could be the path to summon Valk. Or just have another magnet in general. And the field spell, but the field spell does get immediately countered by the Cosmic Cyclone. That's 2 field spells down. Does he have access to a third one? He does not. Because even if he did have a Metaverse, he wouldn't be able to activate it right now, would he? Jinzo is a pretty good card. Pretty good card. Nice little Tetra Step here by Flo. Summons the Ally of Justice Colossalus. And that's game 1. That's an instant scoop. The Justice and its allies are too strong. By the way, if Ally of Justice ever becomes a deck, Justice has to play it because they are literally his allies. Just want you to know that. Yeah, could have actually hard drawn Valk. That's true. I'm going to actually take a peek at the deck list here. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything on stream. But, well, now I know whether or not Valk is being run, but you do not. Haha. I have all the information. He's siding his skill into a Weevil skill. Is this Cocoon of Magnetic Evolution? Summons Beta, the Magnet Warrior. Again, opening Cyber Valley. Pretty good. Hidden Parasite to turn on Field Bounce Smile. Could be, could be. But remember, it could also be Cocoon of Magnetic Evolution. Berserk Scales to make your monsters more powerful than the Jinzo. Or the Cyber Dragon. Or the bird. Man, Spellproof is so scary. He gets 4,000 damage on the board so fast. Does Ursus have a response here? In damage step, activate our second copy of Berserk Scales. Power up my Beta, the Magnet Warrior, to 2,700. That's going to be a big 400 damage. However, at the end phase, Beta will lose 2,000 attack points, setting it to 0. That Beta will swing into defense mode, and we get a nice little T-set pass here. Berserk Scale is obviously too good. Meta-defining card here. Here we see a back row set from Freak Show. I do wonder if he has something to put on additional pressure. Does not right now. It's just going to go for the guaranteed kill of Beta here. Choose not to mess with the face down. So far we've seen the skill sided and the 2 Berserk Scales, which I have to think are sided cards. No, the Berserk Scales boost only lasts, I lied. Beta does actually go to 700. Alright, that's pretty good. Better than I thought. Here comes the Colossalus. It'll take out that Gamma. Cyber Dragon will do 2,100 direct damage. You are down to only being able to take 1 more hit. Does he have a field spell here? Does he have a Delta? He has Magnet Conversion. Oh, the Psychic Shockwave! Well, actually, the 1000 attack doesn't say until the end phase. It's permanent. Did Psychic Shockwave Jinzo, however, it was hidden Parasite and decided in the Eradicating Aerosol. This is going to take out all 3 monsters. You fool, I activate Raigeki. No, it says cannot attack directly for the rest of the turn. No, it says also it cannot attack directly for the rest of the turn. That's 2 separate things, right? Anyway, we just saw a tribute summon for another Jinzo. How do you deal with the second Jinzo here? You don't. That's game. Well, I mean, the aerosol was cool. It just wasn't good enough. Oh, hard drew the Valk and the Santa Claus. That has got to actually hurt. Well, I'm gonna put in the result here. And then we'll go... Meanwhile, let's go to the other match. Got Ron Wismike against Cursive. We see a Y Dragon Head. Is somebody finally trying Unions? Hell yeah. Against Joey and Cyber Phoenix. What the hell is this? Alright, also Freak Show Nightblader, you can start your match whenever you want to. Head judge indeed getting rulings wrong. May have to dock pay for that one. Is it the fabled network unions? Or is it just that unions are strong? I don't need more than one way to bring them back. Who knows? I mean, to be fair, without Moth, it becomes a lot less important to have multiple scramble, right? Because you don't have to open scramble to survive the Moth attack. Ron playing unions, I've never seen this. I don't know, has he never played unions before? Maybe not. Cursive entering his own Tetra step here. Looks like the score is 1-1, so thank you Dueling Book for letting us know that. Which means whatever this jank deck is Cursive is playing actually won a game. Ursa says he tried but needs a better strat. Yeah, indeed. You were close. It's just, you know, 1 bad matchup, 2 the fact that you got Jinzo'd immediately after aerosoling and then drew into Valk is just not good. I'm honestly surprised you didn't just side out one of the Valks. Since without the skill, you would only need 1 at most. Anyway, here comes the Dice Foon. Obviously, the chains have to happen before the actual dice roll. Here comes the skill. It's my lucky day. We pay 1,000 life points. We rig our dice roll to be a 5, and we hit the 2 back row, both of which were Cosmic Cyclone. UFO Turtle. Set 1, pass. He does not set the UFO Turtle to ensure it will be destroyed by battle rather than YZ card effect. YZ Tank Dragon? Head? No, Tank Dragon. It's got to be Tank Dragon. As we see 1 Union Hanger go to the graveyard for another Union Hanger. He's going to go ahead and search probably another Y Dragon Head here and have 2 big beefy boys on the field and going very aggro. I think Freak said something earlier here in chat, so should be. Also was literally just dueling, so I don't know, maybe they went AFK for the rest of round 1. Yep, has 2 2100 monsters. We'll go ahead and attack with one of those into the UFO Turtle. course, it does take 700, and this turtle does float into Cyber Phoenix. Cyber Phoenix will also be destroyed for 900 points of damage. Not looking good for our resident YouTuber, but he does get to draw a card. Yeah, Freak Show Nightblader is hosting, I think he said, so in Discord. You guys can start whenever. With 500 life points left, staring down two monsters with 2100 attack. Is there a comeback in the works? He would need a Cyber Dragon for one thing, right? And then he would have to have some way to summon Chimera Tech. I know his deck, so I'm telling you what he needs. It's a Cyber Dragon deck. Apparently the best Cyber Dragon deck. Which, you know, as always, whenever Cursive brings his meme decks, they kind of don't last past the first round. So, kind of expected, right? Like, you didn't actually expect to win, did you? Let's try this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dude. He hits a 4. He gets to destroy one of the Z metal tanks. I don't want to play Union Zone. That's boring. Well, I mean, at least you don't have to worry about Scramble more than one time. Right? Smile. I mean, that is a pretty good Dice Foon result. Like, he could have just died. So, you know, lived. But now what? Sets a monster and activates Fufu. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. Did he literally need a 5 to not have the set monster just immediately be murdered here? There's no way, right? Like, there's no way he made that entire play relying on getting a 5. Because here comes the YZ Tank Dragon. And he had the defusion for 1. This game, all of a sudden, just got really interesting. Unless Runways has another Z Metal Tank in hand. Could also... Oh, he does! No! Oh, buddy. You tried. You really did. But in the end, you failed. It was... An attempt was made, an effort was made. But alas, did not draw a single copy of Cyber Dragon. That is a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Needed the Sidra or needed the Fufu one turn earlier. Alright, on we move to round 2. Nightblader against Freak Show. We see Relinquished Shadow Reborn on one end versus, of course, Spellproof Armor on the other. We see Relinquished killing Cyber Dragon because it has a bird equipped to it. Off the top, gets that Cyber Valley. Does Nightblader have a clean out to this valley? By the way, Cursive, if you're still around, feel free to join the commentary booth. Yep, no clean out to the valley. Going to have to allow the card to be drawn here. Seems like Shadow Reborn was used last turn, so there should have not been any damage. Right. Yep. Okay. Easy little thing to fix. Nice little banish there of Cyber Valley, and turn is passed. Now, 2 cards in hand. Got the Soul Exchange. Is there a counter from Night here? There is not. Tributes it for Ancient gear beast. The issue with Beast in this matchup is that the thing it would want to destroy and negate is Faceless, right? But Faceless has 2200 defense, so it actually can't even kill that in defense mode. Here comes Zoma, this spirit. Here's where the Banlist comes into play. If you attack the Zoma, you only take 1000 damage, but still chooses not to attack into it. Maybe hoping for a cleaner out to Zoma, i.e. Jinzo, than even the Beast attack for 1000. Have a little Tetra step here. As Freak Show is saying so. Still typing. What happens if you flip down zone when there are 3 cards into ST zone? It will be sent to the graveyard. Is there a Book of Moon here? Beast will go ahead and attack. And then in battle step, activate Book of Moon. Nightblader is typing and allows and must, yeah, you have to let your opponent think on attack declaration first. Don't just go into battle step. Always ask your opponent, is battle step okay to enter? Nope, Blaze, you can just go ahead and start. I can jump in whenever I'm done here. There is a Sphere Karibo forcing that Beast into defense mode, protecting the Zoma. Then you Dust Tornado the Book of Moon, which will, of course, chain and kill the Zoma. Makes sense. Alright. Nightblader has 1 card in hand, 2 on field, and none of that is enough to stop the Ancient Gear Beast. Scoops turn 1. I mean, round, game 1. Something 1. And even against what you think would be a tough matchup, Spellproof actually takes the first game. So, Nightblader is actually not in a great spot right now. I hope he has some kind of side deck solution to get more answers to Spellproof. But, you know, like Faceless would be a really good one if he had it at that time. Spellproof Armor activates, obviously, as soon as you can, so you can summon your Colossalus. It's a mighty monster in Mist Valley, and the ultimate weapon designed by, I am not going to try to say that name. It surprise attacks from above, baffle invaders. Yes, a bird that big can obviously surprise you, if you're not looking, or blind, or just unaware of situations in general. Tributes the bird, immediately summons the Jinzo. Hopefully Nightblader did not just set 3 traps. I know you're better than that, Nightblader. Trust, Copium. Battleface takes to 2400. If he actually set 3 traps, this might just be game. He did not set 3 traps. One of those was a Cosmic Cyclone. We'll go ahead and pay the 1000 life points to take out that back row, which was also a Cosmic Cyclone. 1000 life points will be paid to banish the Zoma from Nightblader's side of the field, and that's it. That's the game. Drew Faceless, Illusion Ritual, and Dust Tornado. See there, guys. Relinquished bricks, which is why Relinquished should not have won Win-A-Box. but it somehow did. It just goes to show you that anything is possible. However, some things are more consistent than others, i.e., any other top tier deck is better than Relinquished, or any top tier deck is better than Relinquished in terms of consistency. All right. As we go to Ron Wismike against Blaze, we have Dragoon versus Unions. Looks like Dragoon just took game 1. Obviously not drawing pre-prep. Clearly skill issue for Nightblader there. Just be better. Just open pre-prep. If anime protagonists can control their draw, so can you. As players are taking a little bit of time to side deck, which makes you think there's at least a couple of side deck cards coming in from both players here. You would have to think, right? I would. I would have to cope. It's Fusion Party, Union combination. Nobody sided skills. Only Ursus was smart enough to do that, and it still didn't work. Immediately activating Fusion Party to summon the Destiny and Dragoon in defense mode. I think. Probably. Yep. Man, you know, it just makes me think how weird Link monsters are that they can't even go into defense mode. Like, what a strange thing. I guess that kind of gives them a so-called vulnerability, right? Is if they have low attack points and get attacked into something big, they can't, you know, whatever. Blaze will set a back row behind that Dragoon. And thinking about something. Probably whether or not to commit that last card to the board. Yep. Definitely thinking. Activates the Tetra Step emoji. Officially part of Dueling Book. Oh, does summon the Kaiku, so does commit his entire hand to the field turn 1. The Kaiku is very interesting because it'll just get run over by a Union Hanger YZ combo. And without any cards in the graveyard right now, there's not going to be any banishing happening from the graveyard. So I'm not really sure what this Kaiku is for, unless that back row is something that can protect it. Sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh makes me feel like Lantern. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Normal summon Exet Cannon. Is this just to crash into Kaiku here? As we get a back row, yeah. I mean, we're just gonna try to crash. Does Blaze have the back row necessary to stop this? Are we going to see Spike Shield with Chain? We are indeed not. The crash is successful. Both monsters have died. Turn will pass over to Blaze. And end phase, Cosmic Cyclone, 1,000 life points. Get rid of that back row. No Booker Moon for you. If Blaze top decks a monster, this duel is over. He did not. You still have a turn. Why do I have a Lantern emote? Because I stream Pokemon sometimes. Just because I haven't for over a month doesn't mean I never will. Copium.
Copium?
Hey, it's the Coper himself.
Oh, man. 6 cards. Didn't see any of them. Drew twice, additionally. Deck thinned once. Doesn't matter. Sag.
Very Sag indeed. Also, guys, since Cursive is here, let me know about volumes, music, Cursive, Dueling Book sound effects. Anything is too loud, too soft, just right.
It's a Dragoon.
Also, it's fine. But also, yeah, man, imagine first off if you just drew all your rituals all the time instead of
Yeah. I know.
Welcome to Judgment Gaming.
Imagine having 6 cards and drawing none of them, even though you deck them 3 times in between. Doesn't matter. Sag. But your opponent has the 1 Z.
Yes,
The 1 remaining Z.
Yes, always. We see Dragoon just like annihilating 1 monster per turn, as it's supposed to do, right?
Genuinely. Dragoon the Menace. Doing
just
half
like-
the burn damage, though, mind you.
We do have to burn damage. So yeah, the 3,000 Ronwiz took was actually from a direct attack, so no violations of the ban list here. Everything is fine. Allure of Darkness, it allows me to draw 2 cards. Don't worry about the rest of it.
Don't worry about the rest of it.
Banishes the plasma. If you want a plasma emote, you only have to pay an extraordinarily high price for a tier 3 sub. Please don't do that. I wouldn't want to take that money from anyone. That is
Understandable.
insane.
Is Plasma tier 3?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Not even tier 2, tier 3.
Hold on, actually I'm not sure. Let me see.
Okay.
I think tier 2 is Flygon, the official Pokemon mascot of the channel.
Ah.
So there you go.
why Flygon? It's like one of the worst dragons.
Don't say that about Flygon.
It's disgusting. Here,
When Mega
It
Evolution
is.
comes back, Copium,
Yes.
Flygon will get a Mega.
I mean, it will still be worse than regular Garchomp, so it's gonna be fine.
Mega
Sir.
Garchomp is worse than regular Garchomp.
Sir, Mega Flygon needs to be Bug Dragon, as it should have been all along.
Diffusion!
Here is X.
Honestly,
CD
Ground
Warrior Lady is no
Dragon-
longer out, true.
Being Ground Dragon is much better than being Bug Dragon, so you should be thankful for that.
Yes, but Bug Dragon is a unique typing we don't have yet. That's
It
all
is, we don't have it. Make Flygon unique.
Make Flygon great again. Book of
And then
Blue
you're
to
going to
counter
get
the defusion.
I mean, I
mean,
think
like-
Blaze is going to be fine with that because Dragoon
Yeah.
is just going to say, ha ha, it is time
Literally.
to die.
Dragoon's like,
block.
you're flipping your monster face down and keeping it on the field. What a foolish play.
It's a diffusion!
Oh,
Purple
let's
cards
see if
that
we
is
have another book.
Just flip your own book, easy.
Just do your own bookie thing,
Yeah.
Just make him read. Just read him a bedtime story. Just read him a bedtime story.
Just
Yes.
activate, let it go through. Activate the knock in hand and attack for lethal with the... Nope, there's the book. That works too.
See,
Oh
we're
my
reading
God.
him a
Why so much thinking?
bedtime story.
I don't know. Maybe he was like, I don't need Dragoon.
I don't need Dragoon.
You need Dragoon.
Maybe he was just thinking about how book actually works. Like the issue is that Yu-Gi-Oh players don't read, so
Mhm.
Right.
they
And-
see
and-
book and they're innately scared of it. So they're like,
That's true,
should
that's
I
true.
click the button?
And the thing with book is you don't just have to read the card text, you have to read the entire book. It's actually the anime law
By the
to
way,
activate it.
By the way, canonically, thanks to Masaku, we now know that the pages of Book of Moon are also blue,
Oh,
which
you're
is
right.
weird. Which
You're
means like they reuse some weird. What color do they use to write in it? Because I don't think you would be able to read black very well. Like the usual writing colors are black and blue. And both would not be very visible.
Obviously,
because
it's
of
written in
moons.
invisible ink, which you can only read if you are specifically Merrick. Normal summon spirits. What is going on here?
I don't know. Activate
Mm,
creature swap.
Dude, if he pops a mystery phase on and creature swap to take XYZ, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be great. Nope.
So just get a normal sphere.
And attack? What?
I don't know what's going on.
I am
What?
very confused.
What is he playing around right now?
What's going on?
Okay, so you're taking 1k for nothing.
What does this play around?
Outstanding move. Oh no, he flips it up so he can burn with the Dragoon next turn.
Oh, yes. I see.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I still
wants
don't
to go-
think that's very good because you open avenues for you to die, but
I don't agree with it. But
No, but he's trying. Maybe he's just trying to play Win Turbo,
Wind Turbo.
right? Just put Turbo in front of anything and it's fine.
It's
Okay,
Is this the 24?
and that is in fact 24. Yes. So
Oh my
let's hear
goodness.
the
This is
Rebo in
lethal.
hand.
The
please.
misplay.
Blaze has
Very,
Spear in
very
hand, right?
disappointed.
Copium?
the misplay of the century. No, never
Okay.
mind.
Okay, he didn't throw that.
Blaze
one.
isn't that bad.
Okay, I was gonna be like, bro, you just posted cringe.
You just
You're
almost
going to
threw
lose
that game so
subscriber.
hard.
Blaze put all of his bags in the one basket.
He's like, you fool! My Sphere Karibo is not alone. There are 5 of them.
There's 5 of them.
I activate.
Is that cheating?
Multiply.
Spear Creepos have 5 in this format?
Yes.
Anyways, I think I gotta do the honorable bronze match against Runwiz now. So
Indeed.
you know,
Indeed. I'm gonna
Yeah,
put in
no.
some. I'm gonna throw in some results here.
Should have won. Should have drawn the Cyber Dragon.
All right. So we have.
cry about it.
we have the finals, which is a Freak Show against Blaze, and the bronze match, the
What happened to
honorable
Ursus?
bronze match. Okay, what happened? What?
What happened to Ursus?
Ursus lost in the first round of Freak Show.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was playing. I don't remember. Oh, Magnets, and he got matched up with Spellproof. So, like,
Ah yes, that is a bad matchup.
that is a very terrible matchup. Yeah.
Do you know
well,
what can beat Spellproof though?
Yes. What?
Chimera Tech OTK.
Ah, fair.
They're forced to summon in attack position. Fools!
Fair. Very strong. We're doing Blaze and Freak Show. They're in finals. I'm gonna announce anyway, in case even if they already know. So
There was a lot of confusion, Blaze. We thought you were just throwing for content. Lucas
He's
does
like,
that sometimes.
I'm going
so.
to make Dragoon lose just to torture Terramaster.
Just yes.
Right. But hey, you know, I somewhat recently lost a Dragoon versus Unions match where I probably played maybe too slow, so I understand it. I understand it.
There you go. Terramaster understands.
Yeah, Master indeed understands. Can I have 5 minutes to go get a coffee, Smile? Fine, I'll watch the bronze match. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. We saw Sphere Karibo come down. Cursive just gifted a tier 1 sub to Ninjetti.
Ninjetti, congratulations, you were the random winner.
Ninjetti is now a sub, and my face cam is not recognizing my face anymore. Thank you. Alright.
Knight is playing Relinquish Cope?
Huge cope. Oh, that gift sub adds $2 to the pot.
It does!
You fool! You have given money to one of these winners. Or I guess all of them, since it gets divided. Alright, $16 pot. Huge. Also, shout out to Gosnell who paid $2, thinking it was for something else, but then said you could use it as a donation. So,
Yes.
shout out to Gosnell.
Gosnell really did pay $2 for absolutely no reason.
Nope.
Because never actually played in the Omega tournament, even once.
Nope. There's the Faceless Magician. The loop is set up. I don't think unions have an inherent out to this. Other than just like pop your monster 4 times.
Exactly. That's all you need.
Obviously. Zoma will attack and get hit with Cosmic Cyclone.
Cosmic Cyclone.
Why do I always say it this way? Because I think that's how DK used to say it. So
Okay.
that's just how I always hear it in my head. Just like whenever someone brings up Electromagnetic Turtle, I don't hear Electromagnetic Turtle. I hear Electromagnetic Turtle. Right? Because Pharaoh. Right?
Because Pharaoh. Understandable.
Yeah, all right. It's like when someone says Dark Magician, you don't hear Dark Magician, right?
That's true.
Yeah, it's just like that. All those
We're entering
iconic
the
cards.
battle step.
Battle
Pokemon.
step. You have been booked. You thought you were getting banished, didn't you, clown? But I fear you'll scramble not. Or you'll have to draw your 1 copy of Scramble. We haven't actually seen it yet. See, guys, it's a good hit.
Yeah, I never seen it in the entire match I played against them.
Yeah,
Can
you actually have to draw your best card now, rather than just like, oh yeah, there's 3. You're guaranteed draw it. Don't worry about it.
I got you, Ninjetti. It's a gift.
Ninjetti,
Happy
you can
birthday.
use emotes now. Spam
Use
it.
emotes. It's a dragoon. You know what card wasn't hit to 1 though from this deck, Terramaster?
Union Hanger. Well, I didn't want to kill the deck completely.
Yeah,
Come
no.
on now.
It's okay. Just make them play a VWXYZ version. Kobe.
WXYZ. Yes. Lay it. Z Metal Tank. It's a
This doesn't
2100.
do much though.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
I mean, it gets you back in like the resource game here, which is nice, but
Look, it's a glowing dragoon. By the way, shout out to Night Blader. Why do you have a lantern emoji?
why do you? He doesn't understand.
Doesn't understand.
Doesn't watch Blind Zombie games.
Doesn't
Confirmed.
watch. Nope. Doesn't watch Radical Red streams. Confirmed.
No. So
You know, doing Pokemon content was so much easier when Speed Duels basically didn't exist.
yes. When you were trying to find another outlet for fun content.
Yes. But now it's like, how do I manage 2 things with this full-time job? How? Tell me.
Diversified meta.
Imagine playing Pokemon.
Relinquished wins.
Right? Hey, this is the bronze match, so Relinquish ain't winning nothing.
No. Relinquish already won the 72 player event though.
Yeah, that's insane. 1
Absolutely
Relinquished
insane.
enters. 72 decks. 1 Relinquished. And guess which deck comes out on top?
Video coming soon, breaking down Relinquish victory.
Ah, from you.
Aha.
My VOD is actually ready for the Winabouts top 8 and top 4. I just need to make a thumbnail
Alright.
for it. So
Glad to know, because I would like to link both the VOD and the finals in that video, but neither is uploaded, so.
yeah,
Sad.
see, I can't get a hold of Rook.
Rook is literally impossible to get a hold of. Damn celebrities. What Gap? Hello? What?
Oh, for the Relinquished. It's the
Gap!
Relinquished. Suck up the dragon. Tank. Thingy. Tank cannon. No dragon. Gap activates. Reveal the spheric Haribo. Boost.
Bigger Gap!
Attack. No, it's a one.
But they all have to go in
copy.
attack position.
It's still all they do. They do.
Yeah.
Well, you can summon them in defense, but then Gap's effect activates.
Nice hanger with your 0 Zs.
Wait, does he actually not have any Z's left?
Yeah,
in deck?
2 are in grave
Oh.
and 1's on field.
Yep. Did not realize that. Had to do a quick deck check for some reason.
I just
Oh,
came
to
back to
attack.
Gap. I know, right?
Just came
I haven't
back
seen
to
Gap
Gap.
since what format was that? Twisted format?
Since conflict was legal, and this is going to be enough damage.
Since Fun Conflict was legal. Exactly. Gap literally just won that.
Yep. Gap too good.
Gap
Wins you
too
bronze
good.
matches.
All right, so we got some big siding in progress. Terramaster, if you're one of these players, what are you siding?
6 copies of Defusion.
Okay, understandable. understandable.
next
Are
week-
they both siding this?
The purple cards are too strong. Next week, Defusion to 6.
Deviation to 6. Yes.
The
Next
blue
week,
cards are
Cyber
also
Dragon
too
will win
strong.
for sure.
Oh yeah, big cope. Huge.
Cyber Dragon should have won Cope.
Don't play Cyber. Are you gonna play Cyber Dragons again after the pathetic showing? Well, actually,
They
just
did
needed to-
great.
Yeah, it was fine. All right.
Cyber Dragons won game 2. They only lost game 1 because I was like, no way this is Union's Copium, and I set a monster turn 1.
Right. Nightblader said that really bridged the gap to Scramble's power level.
Oh, wow. Funny.
Ah.
Funny man over here.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there. Nah, next week will be a new deck. Always new deck. Never the
Good,
same.
Good. Appreciate it. Just play Crystal Beast. Nobody's trying Crystal Beasts.
That's because Crystal Beast is the best deck of this format.
The disrespect.
Crystal Beast best deck of Banlist confirmed. No one wants to play
Obviously.
best deck. So if Sofa Cord was here, she'd play Crystal Beast because she always plays best deck.
You know, probably. But I feel like she's also hell-bent on proving that half burn isn't good enough, and I still need to ban Selma, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Breaker is summoned, we'll get Booker Moon. That's the only breaker, you never have to worry about it again for the rest of the duel. What a good feeling.
What a good feeling, indeed.
And now we hang him. Oh, but the Dust Tornado. Nightblader is like Cosmic Cyclone. You want me to pay life points? What an idiot. Terramaster tried to play Crystal Beast but failed miserably. So true. So true.
But Terramaster is in the running to actually top that event as long as he doesn't lose round 5.
Ah, nice.
So pressure's on.
Round 5 starts tomorrow, right?
It does.
Hopefully I can just play tomorrow so I don't have to worry about playing on a work day.
Fair. Yeah, fair enough.
Pre-prep will search for Relinquished and the Ritual, and here we go. Oh, and he had the Faceless. The loop has begun.
Loop.
We're taking the Y Dragon Head. That's certainly a choice. Do we have
That is a choice.
Gap? We do not. Wait, what? Is this not effect damage? Would this not be half? Yeah, effect damage.
Yeah, it will be half, so it will be only 150.
Wait, he says really is 1900. I am failing to understand the math here. Somebody, please explain. Oh, dude, no way. A monster equipped with this card gains 400 attack? Dude!
Nightblader reads his cards. He's not a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Head Judge reads cards confirmed. What redemption from not reading Berserk Scales?
There you go. Y works with all monsters.
Well,
The more you know.
I mean, dude, this means that Y would also give an extra 400 attack points to Plasma.
Plasma!
That is all. Your public service announcement of the day.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Here's a set monster. Could be literally anything.
Could be Warrior Lady.
Oh, Y effect. Yeah, Jack knew what he was doing. We do have good players in the chat too. It's just we don't have good players on commentary. And Y can also summon. Dude, this is nasty.
Relinquish just bullies unions.
Well, I guess now we know why Relinquished won the Winnabox so hard. He probably got matched up with unions 3 times in Swiss.
Confirm, 0 unions.
Didn't even switch to Relinquish to defense mode. Does not care. Says, go ahead.
Does not
attack me. I have 2 back row. The third back row is a...
If you swing into Relinquish, you got to take the effect damage. It may be halved, but it still hurts.
True. Oh,
the absolute utter abuse that is happening right now
this is insane.
On this union deck.
Bunny
took the Y, never seen another material to do anything, any fusions with.
Amazing. That was truly amazing.
The truly destruction.
Truly well played. Yeah, he equipped Y Dragonhead to Relinquished, gave it an extra 400 attack points, and then the next turn special summoned Y Dragonhead to take another monster. Just truly incredible stuff. All right, we learned something today, and we learned that Relinquished loses to, Unions loses to Relinquished. Really bad. So, as Unions becomes less popular, Relinquished should become less popular. Wait, no, I said that wrong. Hold on, let me try again. As Relinquished becomes more popular, since it keeps winning.
Union should become less popular.
Union should become less popular. Thank
yes.
You. Which is bad, because that just means we'll see more Moth. Ban Moth.
All right, do we finally have finals happening?
We do have finals happening. Let's do it.
We got a full VOD. We got 3rd place and finals.
What a beautiful VOD. It's only been an hour, and 12 minutes of that was garbage. So nice.
And 12 minutes of that was garbage.
That's cool.
Actually unwatchable.
Commentators that do not know the combo.
I know.
Okay, to be fair, how often is that going to come up?
I know, right?
It used to come up all the time. That's one of the reasons why I played Relinquished all the time in Battle City format, you know?
Imagine playing Relinquish.
Imagine playing in Battle City format. You know I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Format was great.
I played one time in Battle City format in like the last 7 months of that format, and that was like for Extravaganza.
Freak Show says, hopefully you brick.
True.
Yes, Blaze's hand is right now sitting at 3 Dogma and 1, I don't even know what else he would have.
3 Dogma and 1 Sphere Karibo.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yes.
And he's going to draw the second Sphere Karibo. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's actually a bird.
It's just a bird.
Attack.
It's a machine. Maybe it's a plane. Maybe it's like a transformer. Turns into a plane.
Ooh, Transformers, spellproof in disguise.
The brick.
The brick.
Blaze, just hard draw the missing material.
Blaze,
Easy.
Dangerous is actually strong enough to win this game.
No, Blaze!
Oh no, he actually broke.
Blaze! Blaze! What was your hand, Blaze? What was your hand? Dude, you had to make dangerous there. Like,
Okay, I'm sorry for saying the Sphere Karibo part, please, but the other ones are at fault for Dogma. Okay, we good.
You have to, yeah, you have to make
could have made dangerous.
You can't just die.
Could have made dangerous, absolutely yes.
Oh my goodness. He just
chose death over dangerous.
He's like, you know what?
Give me Dragoon or give me death.
Literally.
Indeed. And then he comes to the chat and goes, oh, did I fuck up? My bad.
Yes, dangerous is a card. Copium.
He's like, oh, dangerous is generic. I thought it said Destiny Hero Diamond Dude plus Destiny Hero Dogma.
He didn't even break Freak. That's the worst part about this. He didn't break.
He had a 2600 defender. How you getting over that?
Yeah, with book
No, he
to
would
protect
even
it.
attack over it because he can just like pitch the other Dogma
Damage
from
stuff,
hand
yes.
over one of the class lessons and then can do it on the opponent's turn.
With 2 Book of Moon to protect from Soul Exchange. 2
First time Dragoon player.
First time Dragoon player, yes. It's that meme where Blaze is staring at Dangerous and I'm like, first time? Oh man.
It's no. You know, it's fair. Dangerous is a very forgettable card unless you played Duel Links where it was tier 1 for like
Yeah.
3
5
months.
minutes. Yeah, 3 months.
No, it was actually like tier 1 for like a solid while. Like they needed to hit Celestial and Vion, right?
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah. It was the
Because
structure
it was like
deck, right?
really early. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the second structure deck that they ever brought
Yeah,
out.
the Astro structure deck. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
really
was that
good.
was when I was still free to play, so I didn't have that. Sad.
Imagine never
I played it
not
with
being
one.
free to play in dueling.
I played it with one structure deck, and it was still fun.
Hey, I did have a good hero deck later with my masked heroes. When I stopped being free to play.
I don't mind not being free to play if they just gave me like a crafting option too, you know.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean that's why Master Duel is so good, right?
But at least tell me, let me pay for what I want, you know. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, the issue in Duel Links was always that like you're paying a bunch of money to like random for full RNG.
That's why I really like it when there's like just sometimes the like every like half a year there's like one deck which just functions if you buy free structure decks, and that's what I play for like 3 months, and then I'm gonna like go into IES for a while, and then I'm gonna play again for 3 months.
That's actually a good strategy. Speed Duels lets you play it for 3 months and then go away because the sets come out every 500 years. So that's nice.
No, Speed Duel lets you play for 1 week and then you're frustrated by Wheel and Zone.
True. And Cocoon.
Banlist soon, Copium.
Yes, Hartford. Hartford is actually next weekend.
We just need to actually get a ban list there.
So as long as you guys don't go to Hartford, you can just play here instead.
You can just play here. All right, Allure of Darkness. Not a brick this time, right?
Oh, double allure.
Double
okay,
allure.
so it's very likely at this point that he
Dragoon.
has the materials for Dragoon. I could calculate the likeliness of that for you guys, but you know, I'm not going to.
Yeah, Jack is probably right. With Dangerous probably beats SPA too, just because as long as you have the books for it, they can't out the 2600
absolutely.
defense. And then you
Yeah.
just kind of attack over them until they're dead. So, yeah.
Why we still on Kaiku the attribute really? It's like mostly just the type line. It's like one of the better dark beaters, especially since this format only allows like one breaker. Then Kaiku is like the next best thing in line if you want to be staying purely in dark.
Yeah,
So,
and it also
you know.
like counters unions slightly. It counters Izana, protecting from ritual kind of.
Imagine if I played against Blaze, I could never summon Chimera Tech if this was up.
That's true. Could not overload fusion. See, this is why you play
Auto
Kaiku.
win.
What would you want to play? Borst Raider? I mean, it's stronger, sure.
I mean, it's stronger.
Also the banish from G-Way effect actually does come up. Like for example, you can break relinquish loop with it. You can play like
Oh yeah,
you
that's
can
true.
Banish materials from magnets. You can
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
do a lot of things with this. Like it's not horrible as a dark monster,
He still
but
doesn't
obviously
have
there's different
fusion.
choices.
He still
Blaze,
has
what is
fusion.
going on?
Oh, the Jinzo!
I mean, Jinzo's not the end of the world as long as Blaze can actually do something next turn.
Does he take the 24? Or does he have a sphere to use on it right now? Does he have to save the sphere for Dangerous? I don't know.
I am very surprised.
Imagine drawing 4 additional cards last turn and still not summoning.
Does he just have like 2 other plasma? Oh, here it is.
Is it
Which
actually
one?
Dragoon though?
It's Dogma.
It has
It's
to be.
plasma.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is Dragoon. It is Dragoon.
It's a Dragoon! We're just waiting for it to actually summon it now. Only just drew it. That's good. It's not too late. Still in time.
So fun
Defusion
fact, he had an 80.
immediately.
He had
Okay,
like a
you have the
90.
Book of Moon.
He had
Yes.
a 79.4% chance of drawing that this turn, and a 72.2% chance of having Dragoon materials last turn.
Oof.
Have fun with those numbers, smiley face.
Oh my god. Imagine a soul exchange from Freak Show right now.
That would be hilarious.
Because it's already been booked.
Never mind. Just activate Knock and go for lethal.
No!
No,
No, the Soul Exchange!
Oh.
I mean, he doesn't have the battle phase, so there is a chance. Like he is going to get to revive this Dragoon,
You will get the have it come back.
He will get it. He will come back.
unless he forgets about the effect.
First time Dragoon players like, what? It comes back?
But honestly, you should at least know the DPE does that too. Okay?
Right. Well, DPE is...
Okay.
Okay, he remembers. He
We
remembers.
went
He's
to the
checking the
graveyard.
graveyard.
Okay.
This is a good sign. This is a good sign.
He's reading Dragoon right now.
He is currently in the process of learning. He's picking up his card. He's reading. He's not just smiling at the artwork.
Has Blaze played this format? Genuine question.
Not much, no.
He played Moth in the winner box, I think.
Okay.
But, I mean, is that really this format?
Is
Or
it-
is that
yeah,
every
maybe.
single
Fair
format for the
enough.
last 3 years?
So another book. The issue is that it also has 3,000 defense, which means that
Freak Show
still
can't
not
get
easy
through it.
jumps.
Even if he top decks Soul Exchange, he has nothing else. So, is Dragoon going to take its second championship in 4 tournaments?
I mean, big monsters are just so hard for SPA.
They really are. We coached him into reading Dragoon. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Actually coached.
Actually, coach confirmed.
And we would have done that for anyone, not just because we're all JDG.
Just top deck Knock, easy.
Just top-
Spinning to
Moving up
defense.
to defense.
Imagine Spellproof Jinzo being
Cool.
spun to defense mode.
My burn damage.
I mean, yes, the burn damage is a thing, but it's still better, right? Because
Yeah,
should you
yeah.
have like ways to out one of them, then the road is like completely open and he is going to do some damage on the side passively. Like you
right.
obviously would rather, in my opinion, you would usually rather attack because losing out in your battle phase
It's a
is
breaker.
going to be pretty annoying.
The limited warrior.
The limited warrior.
Yeah, so
We can just- yeah, I was gonna say.
here's the thing where yes, he realized that he should attack
Right.
good.
He should attack
Yeah.
to kill both monsters. Yeah.
I mean, Look at that advantage now.
Yeah, there's. I mean, even the you need exactly like Defusion Colossalus or something. Exactly Defusion plus big monster, and it doesn't look like that's it. It would also be funny if that's like Wall of D, but it doesn't
There's
matter
the
what
end
it
phase
is.
Cosmic. That's it.
Doesn't
That's-
matter.
That's
what
gonna
it
seal the
is.
deal.
This duel is over. He didn't activate the Defusion.
Should have activated the defusion.
He wanted to quick effect it. Greed. Greed.
Agreed.
I question in what scenario it was like.
Wow, the insult to injury.
No,
Blaze
this
summoning
is-
Spear Karibo twice this.
Okay, so there's like 0 scenarios that I can see where not going for the dry defusion there isn't correct.
Yeah,
Because if your opponent doesn't have book, you have like your living, right?
You're giving them,
Which is a
in
pretty
fact,
good upside.
I think by setting it, you're giving them one more chance to draw book, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
And
exactly.
if he has book, you're going to lose anyways because he's never going to activate book on an empty field.
Right. Blaze saying, I promise you guys I knew about Dragoon's effect. He faced Dragoon in round 3 in Winnabox, so he has experienced it firsthand.
Did he lose to it? Is that why he's playing it? Here, hold up.
I don't think so. He was playing Moth, and as I have learned, that's a pretty bad matchup for our boy Dragoon. So Dragoon thrives in this format because it's worse.
Yes, Blaze did 2-0 the Dragoon.
Yeah, there you go. Did you just check the bracket because the bracket link is still up? Yeah.
Yeah, I have it open because I needed to figure out what Relinquish's record was in Winnabox.
Oh, wasn't
6
it?
and 1,
1,
by the way. Yeah. Only lost to Sofa Cord.
Yep.
It's really weird because I think that Relinquish list is very, very bad.
Okay,
and I said that as a person who really loves Relinquish, I do not think that list is good. I look at that list and I just kind of threw up in my mouth. That's how much I don't like that list.
Listen to me. So I've already spoken to him. He came into Winnabox with no intent of winning and built that deck literally right before the tournament started.
Okay.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Just threw a bunch of cards into a deck and said, "I'll play this."
How do you win that? Like how? 11 Moth entered. 11. Like,
I mean, to be fair, the matchup is actually pretty good for Relinquish.
Dude, I hope Konami wasn't watching that Winnabox, or else they'll be like, well, obviously we need to limit pre-prep, and the format will be fine. Copium.
What do you think is Relinquish's bad matchups, Knight?
The worst matchup, in my opinion, is like anything aggro. Moth isn't that bad because Moth is like it has to like committed summon, right? And if you get to suck up a Moth, then they're going to panic. If you establish loop, they cannot win the game anymore. So it's fine.
You also unironically run Sphere Karibo to stop the 3,500 damage to your face, so that's pretty good too. Yeah.
So like anything aggro is really annoying. I think like something like Dragoon, if you can stop the Relinquish from ever sucking up the Dragoon, is going to be like hilariously like pitiful to play against because they're going to just be okay, burn, and you're dead. So
No, it makes sense.
Unfortunate.
Cyber Valley does once again stall one turn off a Blaze.
Burn. On that note, Burn is also very, very, very hard to beat for Relinquish. Basically, Relinquish is a deck that relies on your opponent doing something in order to win. And Burn does nothing. So
Burn's like, I activate Nightmare Wheel, and now we're just gonna stand here and end turn.
Yes.
So I hope that's okay.
That's precisely the issue.
All right, here is a Cyber Dragon. As Blaze would say, as Zane would say, as Zane would say, when you control monsters and I have no monsters, I can special summon Cyber Dragon from my hand. Obviously, my impression of Zane sounds like Kyber.
Like, I look at Arielda's list, and I don't mean any offense, but come on, man. You didn't even play Zoma.
He actually didn't run Zoma. See, guys, a deck without Zoma won first play. Zoma is bad. Stop using it.
Zoma's bad.
We don't need a
Zoma
ban
is
list.
Zoma
Let's
is
be
actually
banned.
unironically insane in Relinquish because
No,
it gives you both
no,
fodder
no,
and
no,
it helps you like
no,
stretch
stop.
damage.
No, help the propaganda. If
Help
we as
the
a community just agree to stop playing Zoma with the gentleman's agreement and gentlewoman's agreement, we will be able to not need a ban list, right?
But should I guys, should I make him even more angry? You guys should also play something like Lava Golem
Doesn't
at the
have a
very
Duel.
least aside, because it's really good combined with Relinquish because they have to get through the loop where they get burned for 1k,
Yes.
or you can suck it up and gain 3k.
Can Blaze summon Dragoon actually back on the matter at hand?
He banished the plasma, and I think it was the one that he drew because he didn't hand shuffle. Okay,
It's a
fusion party.
And
Dogma.
Dragoon is
Oh, he
invited!
did it!
It's a dragoon.
Jack says attacking Valley was wrong. Maybe, but maybe you'd want your... I don't know. Maybe.
Attacking
Dragoon-
Valley is wrong because it allows the Cyber Dragon to come on the field, right?
Oh, that's... Okay. I get that. I can see that. Book immediately on the Dragoon. No burn damage today. And turn will pass. Is there a soul exchange? Is there a defusion?
No, is there a nobleman of crossout is what I want to know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Are we crossout gaming?
I mean, most SPA side knock, do they not?
But allow me to,
no,
allow
there
me to
is
check the list.
Usually it's either like either you play Soul Exchange or you play Nobleman. Not both usually.
Is there a DD Warrior Lady? That is
That is something to
Okay,
That's
Blaze
racist.
has Spike Shield in his back row.
Dude, could you imagine? Be like, Kaiba, you forgot one thing. Your DD Warrior Lady does not banish until after damage calculation.
Well, back to Blaze. Nothing came out of that little.
Actually,
Tetris
nothing
there.
happened. Yes.
And
another
Boom,
book.
again.
Yep.
Another neg.
We're just gonna dance with the Dragoon for a little bit.
Yes. It's the Dragoon dance. Sword of Poison will appear for sure. I mean, yeah, but Sword of Poison, unless
The Dragoon just
Poison
what
is
it called
bad
again?
because you can't actually kill because the one monster requirement. So
Yes. It would
and
destroy
then
itself
Dragoon
on
just
this
comes
board.
back and then pops it.
obviously the real play is to tribute 2 for Angel 07.
You know, the
It's
real
so
play,
yeah.
the real play is to summon one more monster and then summon Obelisk.
Oh yeah, obviously. Soul Exchange is here, but it comes back.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Freak Show has
Actually
another
nothing.
Soul Exchange and another Jinzo, and the 2 top decks is Soul Exchange and the 3rd Jinzo.
Yes, obviously. Here comes a Dragoon. I
Okay,
wonder
we're
why he
summoning
did
it in
attack
attack.
mode.
That's interesting.
So he must be wanting to go to battle phase here instead of activate effect. Tetra step.
Yep.
We are thinking.
He's going to activate Polymerization, summon
Yes.
another Dragoon.
Can activate polymerization, fusing Destiny and Dragoon with Plasma to summon Plasma Dragoon. No, he's just gonna pop it.
Plasma.
Plasma Dragoon destroys a monster once per turn, but also sucks up a monster once per turn.
Now the funny part is, if Freak Show does play Overload Fusion, there's like a non-zero chance that. You know.
Ooh.
Nope.
Does he
At least
play
we don't see
Overload
it right
Fusion?
now.
I know whether or not he plays Overload Fusion, and the answer will not make him happy.
So it's a maybe.
Sure. Dragoon!
I mean, I am a firm supporter of playing one Overload Fusion in any SPA deck.
I am
Right.
too. I am too.
I mean, yeah, you're on Sidra.
It's
Why
just-
not play
it's-
Overload?
It's just a free body.
And Cyber Valley, quickly banish them both to draw 2 cards.
I mean, draw 2, special Sidra, activate Sword, attack.
Easy. Could have been an easy game, or defusion.
That would not be game because it would only do 1200 and then the Dragoon comes back.
At least you could have had the anime moment where you could be like, your life points are at 200. What are you going to do, protagonist?
Protagonist.
So ironically enough, this Cyber Valley is probably the best thing that that he could hope for, because
zero burn damage.
it's not going to do any burn.
Guys,
He's going to lose his battle phase if he does.
What's half of 0?
It's still 0.
Ah, cool. Okay, just confirming.
Cool.
Just confirming with the head judge here.
So
what is
so
Freak
what
Show's
was
out?
funny is
It's diffusion.
could have
That's the
made
only
the
thing.
argument of not going for the DD Warrior Lady banish and instead just burn for the 1050 here.
He says, why do you have the heart of cards? The heart of cards, not the heart of the cards, just the heart of cards. Just has to summon the Cyber Dragon to not die to the direct attack. But Blaze can just draw into a DD Warrior Lady or a Kaiku or something here.
I mean, technically, yes.
Allure.
We could see this via Kuribo. There's nothing that forbids them from using it.
Allure of Darkness allows me to draw 2 cards. Don't worry about the rest of the effect, like I said. Yep, it's Breaker.
Yep, that'll
It's
do
the
it.
one of... GG. Of course, limited cards win the game. That's why they're limited. Well, Dragoon wins
I don't
again.
believe that Breaker won this game.
So, it looks like in this Banlist meta, Gaia is strong, even though it's only had 1 showing. Dragoon is pretty strong, and Spellproof is pretty good, but it seems like Gaia and Spellproof would both kind of have the weakness of Dragoon.
Dragoon.
And Dragoon would just lose to, like, Relinquished, because Knight, you didn't get to play Dragoon today, did you? So
No, but the Relinquished matchup should actually be like favored for Relinquished, because sucking up
Yeah,
Dragoon means they can't
exactly.
revive it.
yeah.
You know,
So it seems like every good deck that has been played has a weakness. I mean, heck,
Also, I
Dragoon
may
would
or
have
may
also
not
lost to
have been,
Chimera
like, heavy-
attacking it 50 times, right, Copium?
I may or may not have been heavy siding against Dragoon. So you know,
There you go. There you go. It's also easy
Unfortunate.
to side against. So yeah, I mean, we also did prove today that unions are not as good because the scramble hit actually works. So that's nice to know. So yeah, I still don't see any need for any changes, which is awesome. 4 weeks in. So yeah, the thing that I say that Terramaster's Banlist is perfect. It's so far so true. So hello Konami, if you're watching, the Hartford Banlist, you can just use this. See, I literally just handed it to you. I will not file a copyright
Okay.
case in court, and we'll be fine because this is an unauthorized simulator. So I probably wouldn't have any standing
Wait,
anyway, right?
you would win. You could survive because you could book the dude if you went for creature swap, not creature swap. What's it called? Soul exchange. And if you use the effect and pitch that other dogma from hand and send a plasma from deck to graveyard, because at that point you want them out of your deck, right?
Yeah.
You go up to 2600 because you already have the 1 dogma in graveyard. So you're going to be at 2600 and beat over everything. It goes back an end turn, and then you still have like 1 card in hand and 1 book set. So
As
you're
long
going
as you
to be
have-
like completely fine.
Right, as long as you have 1 card in hand, which you just use the card you draw every turn, you should be completely fine. But yeah, so that's the Banlist tournament number 4. We had 6 people, so thank you everyone. Seems like we'll have a couple more next week since people were specifically busy this week. So we'll see. I hope everybody that played came back. Thank you everyone for playing, for the
Next
stream,
time for sure.
for the VOD. Yes, indeed. You can cope all week. But everybody who's not going to the YCS next week, I encourage you to enter, because whether you go there or here, there'll be a ban list, Copium. But that's right. Until then, Terramaster, out!